Welcome to our show. On today's episode, we'll be talking about Qatar hosting the World Cup. What do you think is controversial about Qatar hosting the World Cup?
I don't think there is anything controversial about Qatar hosting the World Cup. Qatar is a very nice country to be and a very good place to be as well. Because I see a lot of diatribe against Qatar, like hate speech about homosexuality and how they feel, how people feel, and I can say it's a freedom for everyone to.
Would you allow me to comment? Because I think it's been banned in Qatar that when the football match is going on, you cannot express your political view on the pitch. You cannot hold the LGBTQ flag and all that.
I think the political view in football is banned everywhere on all major tournaments. But I see this LGBTQ community try to come in or go against the rules in Qatar, like saying they want to start a pro-sodomy protest against them, the raising of flag that isn't right. But I don't think there's anything bad in that. But I believe the president or the king is trying to protect the visitor coming into their own country, not to get harmed by raising flags.
Do you think he's protecting them by raising flags? Because why would you want to protest people when you can actually just order the police to protect people that want to get attacked? Why do you think by telling them not to raise the flag or express themselves a certain way is the way to protect them?
I think it's based on the culture, based on Qatar culture. Their rules,
So you're saying due to the fact that most of people from Qatar, they don't agree with LGBTQ.
Yes.
So
they don't.
You can't actually just change the whole country because of the 28 days tournament.
And the World Cup is around the corner, and I've seen a lot of fans, should I say, citizens of different countries coming into Qatar having a big celebration. I'm very happy about the World Cup. So I think that's what football is, because football is for all. There is no reason for you to bring politics or anything from your own back into Qatar.
To be fair, I think the same way. To be fair, because I think football should just be a game. It should not be a ground for us to make a political.
And I'm very sure no one is deprived of anything in Qatar.
So I just think when it comes to football, just go to Qatar, watch the football, chant, express whatever you support. I know that just start chant for them and support them, and just fly back to your country.
Yes.
And I think I would not say it's actually per se that we are infringing on, or they are infringing on the rights of LGBTQ.
I don't mind that too. I don't mind.
But what I think is a little bit of issues is that why are they kind of taking this out of hand? There are people that do otherwise have certain amount of time in jail and others. You just 28 days. Just welcome people and let them go back to their country.
I think it's not out of hand, because this Qatar is a nation of its own, has its own government, has its own people. I think giving them rules to comply with shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, no one is deprived of anything in Qatar. You can check online or check.
Isn't that deprivation already? Tell people not to express themselves, what they feel, or this LGBTQ.
Them expressing themselves, raising flag, doing the pro-sodomy protest is against the people of Qatar.
The fact that I realize that people are actually coming and blaming Qatar for all this, that Qatar is they are infringing on human rights, they are against this and they are against that. I think, and to be sincere, vast majority of people that are doing that are Europeans, and I think that it's the World Cup to begin with. It's not European Cup, it's not African Cup, it's not South American Cup or not.
But the question is, what have homosexuality has to do with football? Football is just the game for man and woman. I don't think any homosexuality should come in football. We are just here to enjoy.
But the fan, there are some of the fans that actually believe in LGBTQ community. So
I believe if they can't comply with the rules in Qatar, maybe they should just sit back at home and watch their match.
You are holding a World Cup. You're not holding your Islamic Cup. You are not holding.
Also, do you expect them to be in Qatar, wave the flag, then get punished for it?
I think
they are citizens of other countries also.
I think they should be lenient towards people. They should allow other people's view and other people's ideology. It's just 28 days for them to come into your country.
But they don't accept.
And you now said there's no problem with Qatar. Do you think there's no problem with Qatar not accepting that some people are different, or they're having a different worldview with people in their own country?
The case is not complicated as it is because I believe we are all humans and we are Adam too. So I'm very sure that if you should do so, you are to blame yourself for that. Once I guess
you are to blame yourself for expressing yourself certain way
or going against the rules. Isn't that
it might be against the rule.
It's against the rules.
It might be against the rule, but what I think
then that's not expression anymore.
Actually, I can actually lean on both sides because what I think a World Cup is that if you're having a World Cup, you must know that this is not an Asian Cup, it's not a national cup. Every member of this world, like everybody from different parts of the world, like different part of the globe, they are coming there. One thing I think is on that ground, you get to know each other's culture. Like there are people that they have never like seen something different from where they're being born or something. So I think that there's a ground for you to like learn about other people's culture. You have communication and you meet new people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the governments know better. They should know better, and they should know that there are people who don't have the same worldview with them in Qatar, who might not be Muslims, who might not be, I don't know, might not be Asians or Arabians and all that. So there must be a room for them to express themselves certain way. Or don't you think that's a problem already? Because you said there's no problem in Qatar, and they are not infringing on people's rights. And what we just said right now, by saying people should not demonstrate themselves in a certain way, I know that there might be kind of I would say maybe people going out of line, but there should be by telling people not to like express themselves, the LGBTQ community and all that. Don't you think that's already infringing on human rights already?
I don't think so.
You don't think
I don't think so. But what majorly I think about this Qatar hosting World Cup is the controversial words or things people say going around is kind of like everybody have his different point of view about everything. I think people are also getting filmed that Qatar is hosting the World Cup, which like the mean is far away from them. Like Qatar is a part of Asian, I guess.
No, not part of the world should be fine. I don't think people are saying that unless you
yes, that's I'm not saying.
Okay, you mean people actually say what you just said right now?
Yes, that
Qatar is far from them.
And why is Qatar hosting the World Cup? Like, they are not football tribe. They are not football country, I guess. I guess that's the kind of issue people have. Wow. They are trying to like suppress it under the LGBTQ.
So okay, the thing is that they think Qatar is not a footballing country.
Yes.
So they are not supposed to host the World Cup, but they don't have the privilege or something to host the World Cup or something.
To me, I think they have the privilege. Everyone can host the World Cup.
No, what you just said right now that.
But that's what has been going on the internet.
There are people who think
Qatar hosting the World Cup is like how should I say?
Qatar is member of the
it's like political. Like Qatar hosting the World Cup is political. That's what I.
But Qatar is member of the world too.
Yes,
like, it's a country of the world.
Like,
they are not from Jupiter or something.
I said Qatar hosting the World Cup. No problem for me. No problem for me.
Exactly.
But I can see people having this mindset.
What I just have problem is the LGBT community not letting people express themselves. Like in France, if France were to host the World Cup now, and as a Muslim and a female Muslim who just believe covering her face and all that, just fly down to watch the World Cup. And I think if they should ban that same person that you cannot wear burqa to the stadium, like if all the whole world is against that person, I will support it because I'm like you are hosting World Cup. That means everybody in the whole world, like you have right to go and watch the match. Yeah. So this person is having a different opinion with you, or let me just say they have a different view from what you believe in France, and now they want to watch the World Cup. Are you going to say, since you are doing that in France, you're not going to allow someone who is wearing a burqa to watch a football match? Or let's just say, since France is an European country, it's okay for you to make a law and people should just abide by the law. But when it comes to Qatar, whenever they make laws and people don't abide by the laws, it's human rights infringement. Like, do you know what I'm trying to drive?
Yeah, I get you. But this controversial stuff, the issue at hand now is, I believe Qatar is welcome to anyone. I mean, once you can abide by.
But it's not welcome to the LGBTQ community, right?
It's welcome to them.
But
but no protest. No waving of flag. Is that hard enough to comply with? You can come. Everyone is welcome. But no protest. Do not wave your flag. Do not do not encourage,
I think
do not show.
I really enjoy your show because
the-
we're actually running out of time on the show. But I would love, let us know what you think in the comment section. You can like, follow, subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you think. I really thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much.